I did my podcast this past Saturday. I did it for like an hour. YouTube only got 10 minutes of it, so it cut out this part of it, so I had to redo my top 10 centers list. So let's get into it. And the first thing I'm going to start with is my criteria. I'm going to break this up into 4 different parts and how I look at it, and I'm going to do this for each position. I'm going to do power forwards this Saturday on my podcast, which I'll probably do in the morning. So make sure y'all tuned in for that. But as far as criteria goes, I'm looking at rebounding, closing out possessions, and getting extra possessions is super important and super crucial. And I don't think people understand the importance of being a good rebounder, because even guards like Russell Westbrook and Josh Hart understand the importance of being able to be a good rebounder. Efficiency, I think that's super important. Most of these centers are 7 foot, so it's no excuse for you not to be efficient. Interior defense also very important, because even if some bigs are better on the perimeter, which that's good, but it's all you had to be ready in the interior too. Even if you're not blocking every shot, but at least contesting it or having an impact on the shot. Playoff progression super important if you're a playoff riser or not. And some of these guys are clear risers, while some are clearly playoff droppers and they don't do anything when the playoffs come around. And as far as sample size goes, I take a 3 year sample size. I think that's the best way for me to gauge it, because I feel like I had a most through that sample size of 3 years. So this part is just criteria and honorable mentions. So to get into my honorable mentions, Anthony Davis won't be on this list. I hate the fact that we traded him to Dallas, but AD won't be on this list since once he got back to Dallas, he was playing power forward, and that's his natural position anyways. It was even a year with AD that LeBron was playing center. So that shows you how much Anthony Davis is not like playing the center position. Jared Allen, as far he's still a top 15 center, but he hasn't been an all-star since his second season with Cleveland. His defense has still been good, but in Cleveland, he's only had one top 10 DPOY finish. He did lead the league in 82 games played and 70% from the field this past season, but even in the 3 playoff runs he's had with Cleveland, hasn't been great, been solid at best. Then Miles Turner averages less than 7 rebounds per game, hasn't finished top 10 in DPOYs in the last 4 years. Was terrible this past playoffs, and even last year he was all right, but it wasn't nothing special. Then my last honorable mention would be Jalen Duren. I think he's climbing up, double machine, good defender, and I think he had a really good season with the. I feel like he's been really good with the Pistons these 3 years, and I just expect him to continue rising, and I think he could be on this list by the end of the next NBA season. So that's my criteria and honorable mentions for my top 10 centers list.